Stop right there. Listen, Space Channel 5 is one of Sega's games that has been long forgotten, along with Knights, Jet Set Radio, all the other Sega stuff that you can think of that is not Sonic or Shadow. But I decided to buy the Sega Dreamcast bundle along with Sonic Adventure 1 and Sonic Adventure 2. And I wanted to see what Space Channel 5 was about. I always been interested in the game character because she was in Sonic Transform and then Sonic Sega Racing. So I always take a shine of like characters that Sega has forgotten. So, hey, let me stop talking and without further ado, let's get into the video. You start as Ulala, a 22-year-old clout chase. Wait. I'm sorry, a news reporter for Space Channel 5. My bad. Who is here to investigate the person who captured these civilians. We find out it's a group of gang dancers. A gang of dancers. This game is so unserious as we continue this. I just want to let you know that. So instead of shooting them outright, because mind you, we have a gun of our own, a laser pistol of our own, Ulala has to fight fire with fire because the way to defeat these gang of dancers is to have a dance battle with them. We find out that the evil dance group is called the Rhythm Rogues, and there's obviously a mastermind behind the scenes, but we won't see that until later. We see that the Rhythm Rogues decided to take the president as a hostage and then hold him up for ransom for Ulala and Space Channel 5 to go and get the scoop, basically, and also to rescue him. But like, let's be for real, they're clout chasers. They're trying to get the scoop. Look at every single clout chaser here. They don't care about saving the president besides us. They just want clout, and they just want the scoop, and they just want to get paid money.
Headed to the handout point. The scoop is mine!
After getting the hot tip about the Rhythm Rogues and where they're holding the president for ransom, and you know, like I said before, every clout chaser known to man trying to get the scoop, we're stopped by the Space Police. So let's recap. We have Space Channel 5, the Rhythm Rogues, cool names by the way, and the Space Police. Let's keep going. This turns out to be a lie, and the Rhythm Rogues have captured Space Channel 5 news headquarters and Space Michael.
Hello, listen. This is Michael. Listen, we got a state of emergency here.
Let me tell you something. Last thing I expected this game to offer was Michael frickin' Jackson to be in this game. This is a game you probably never heard of in your life. Maybe seeing it in Sega All-Stars Racing Transformed. And it has Michael frickin' Jackson. I can't. This game is too much to me. It gets more ridiculous. Oh my god. Ulala and Space Channel 5 gang decided to go back to Space Channel 5 news headquarters to save Space Michael and the associates that probably work in there. I don't know. Our main concern is Michael Jackson. Like, honestly, who cares about our associates? That's our moneymaker right there. We eventually meet up with a captured Space Michael held up by the Rhythm Rogues. After a swift, awesome dance battle, we see that one of the generals for the Rhythm Rogues fizzes up and disappears. And trust me, this mystery does not last because it is revealed like within an hour. As Space Michael and Ulala make their way down to this elevator corridor type thing, we see the man behind the scenes, Purge, and a captured president. After a very annoying boss battle, we see that our boss is trying to save the day by shooting a big laser at Purge, but Purge deflects this laser and it hits our boss. His name is Fuse, by the way. He hits our boss Fuse, and basically Fuse dies. He just dies. After losing our boss, Ulala still has a job to do as a reporter to go and stop Purge. As we sneak into Purge's home base, we see one by one our friend, no, colleagues. Colleagues doesn't sound right. Acquaintances. Acquaintances is the right word. With our acquaintances and Space Michael, because Space Michael is our homie. We all go into the Purge's palace and try to stop him once and for all. We meet up with the general of the Rhythm Rogues, eventually saving him, and apparently it turns out that his name is Jaguar, and he saved Ulala back in the day. I don't know, that must have been in part 1. This is part 2, so I couldn't tell you. But Purge captured him in like the very opening scene when you load up the game, and that's how he turned into the Rhythm Rogue General. Anyway, we save Jaguar, and eventually we make our way up to Purge for our final dance fight. Purge proves to be too much for Ulala, and my god, me too. We see Ulala about to give up all hope until her boss Fuse, yes, he's alive. Fuse talks to Ulala, giving her the confidence that she needs to continue this dance battle and save the universe. She gets up and she just starts dancing, and one by one, everybody who she saved throughout the game shows up and starts dancing with her, giving her the energy that she needs to defeat Purge. So with a transformation sequence, she turns into, I guess, Super Ulala, I don't know. But what I do know is that the outfit that she is wearing is rumored to be her underwear. Why is this a tidbit fact that the game decided to put in? I have no idea. But it's there. I am not lying. It is in the text. Her superpower is being in her underwear. After defeating Purge, that's basically it. You save the day, everybody walks out and basically dances in this Star Rainbow Road type platform, and bada bing bada boom, you saved the day. This game is not that long, and it's not long story wise either. There's only about 6 levels into the game, and they all consist, if you do the game perfectly, it's like a good 20 to 30 minutes a level. So like, it's like a good 5-hour game, 7-hour game at best, if you keep failing and all that. But it's really simple, it's really short, it doesn't want to be complicated. It's just good guy versus bad guy, clout chaser versus clout chaser type of story. Like its story, this game is very simple. It's a rhythm game, surprise surprise, but to my surprise, I thought this game was very enjoyable in the fact that I had a great time, with some exceptions, but my bias with rhythm games is really bad. I love rhythm games, so I already took a liking to Space Channel 5. Your gameplay obviously consists of up, down, left, right, and A, B. That's pretty much it. Ulala says chew for the A button and hey for the B button. And trust me, if you play this game, the word chew will be in your vocabulary by the time you finish this game. Get this, whenever she says chew, you shoot your gun. Says a lot about the game and Ulala as a person. So, you know what? Let's recap with Ulala. She is a respected young reporter who does investigative reporter stuff, has a gun, and is a dancer. Don't mess with Ulala, man. She goes crazy. Like its story, its gameplay is very simple. Just get to point A to point B without messing up too much and dying. That's pretty much it. And if all you do is want to get from point A to point B and maybe do the extra mode that they have, then the game is fine. The game is perfectly fine. It's obviously dated, it's old, you're gonna run into some problems, but it's not going to like kill the game for you. It's not going to kill the game for you. However, if you decide to 100% this game, oh boy, be prepared to do some stuff, because this game does get super annoying and very tedious when you are trying to complete 100%, because you will be playing these levels over and over and over, because obviously you're not good at the game. like that. You know, you may beat in the game, but you're not like a super master at it, so it's gonna take you a couple of times in order for you to complete this game. And this game sometimes just does not like to tell you stuff. The very first thing you have to do in order to 100 complete Space Channel 5 is get the secrets. In each report or each level, you have a certain amount of secrets in order to, I guess, complete. It's a little weird. When you're playing the game normally and they go into the dancing animations, sometimes there's a little cues or like little poses that they would do that I guess would indicate a button input, and that's the secret. But the game does not tell you that because, well, it's a secret, I guess. And I looked in the manual, it does not say it also. So you have no idea how to get this secret until, like, I guess pressing a button randomly. Getting these secrets adds to your ratings. This is how you know you're going to complete the level 100%, by playing the game regularly and not messing up and getting the secrets. Also, when your ratings turn into these gold stars, you cannot mess up because they also add to your ratings when you complete the level. You might be thinking that, okay, I got through all the levels, I got through all the secrets, I'm good, I'm chilling. Nope, because you have to do them all over again in these new secret reports, and you basically have to play the level all over again. Might I add, a little bit more difficult than the regular levels, so that's another added stress that you have to do in order to complete this game. Alright, you got through the secrets, you did them 2 times, you beat the story practically 2 times, you're feeling like you got this. You're all good, you're chilling. Like, you're the man, you already beat the game twice, got the secrets twice. A little tedious, a little annoying, maybe a little depressing, but you know, you got there. You got there eventually. So what do you have to do next? I'll tell you. What if I told you you have to play it all over again, but with a friend this time? Yes, you need a player 2 to get some of the stuff that is locked away within this game. Not to sound like the angry video game nerd or anything, but what were they thinking? Whose genius idea was it to lock items and costumes behind a 2-player mode? Let's be for real. You're a child in the late 90s and you're trying to complete this game. You're very young, you're very determined, you've gone through all the steps, and then you have to have a second controller in order to play and get the items that are locked behind this game. Nowadays it's very simple. Plug in another controller and then bada bing bada boom, you're already there. But oh my god, I couldn't think the nightmares behind like this game back in the day, man. Oh man. Okay, let's just say you gone through the 2-player mode, you got the stuff for that, you completed the secrets for 2 times in a row in both reports and both levels. What do you have to do next? Well, I'll tell you. It's called Ooh La La's Dance. Let me tell you something, because I have words for this game mode. This game mode is so garbage for replayability. So, how do I describe it? Let's call it a gauntlet. It's basically a gauntlet, and you just dance. Obviously, it's in the title. But you basically just dance until you get 100%. You verse random characters until you see yourself, aka Ooh La La, dancing. And once you beat the other Ooh La La, you get her costume. The game mode lasts around like 20 minutes. That is the game time for Ooh La La's dance. But if you aren't already a master at this game, those 20 minutes are gonna turn to an hour. You're not beating this game mode as a first time player. If you got through the steps as I went through before, then maybe. But when I was playing it, I had carpal tunnel, I had the voice. Oh my god, hold up. So one of the waves is like this guy, right? They changed Hey and Chew to Honda and Toyota. The Honda and Toyota messed me up because he was saying it way too fast, and I'm not gonna lie, they kind of started sounding the same when he started going too fast. So I messed up, and I was around 72%, and I just wanted to cry. I quit the game. I went downstairs to get a glass of milk and a baguette. But not only that, it gets worse with Ooh La La's Dance. Not only you can beat this game, the game mode, at 100%, but you can go above and beyond and get an extra 100%. But wait, I am not finished. You thought we was done? Heck no, I got more to say. There's a specific costume. It's called the Morolean suit, and it says that something will happen if you play Ooh La La's Dance mode while wearing this suit. So you have to do another extra 100% to get some costumes, and do another 200% if you want. And on top of that, you have to, like the story mode, you have to do the 2-player mode of Ooh La La's Dance. My god, why did they think that this was a good idea? Seriously, why did they think that it was a good idea to lock behind costumes and items behind a 2-player mode that most likely you're never going to play with a friend, because, well, you have better games like Sonic the Hedgehog. Like, come on, if we're talking about the Dreamcast. Space Channel 5 is your dead last option for a 2-player mode. So I don't understand that it's locked behind. I don't understand why items are locked behind this game. When you're completing this game, it just like boggles my mind behind the mindset of this game. First off, doesn't tell you the secrets. Locks behind 2-player mode. Items are locked behind 2-player mode, and you're spending like a good, oh my god, a long time just to get costumes and items. To me, I think this game becomes less fun when you try to 100% this game and try out to get all the costumes. I'm saying, like, if you dabble into Ooh La La's Dance, play the World 2 mode casually, then I think it's fine. This game it's not hard. A little tedious at times, like I said before, but this game is fun where it counts. But when you try to 100% this game, that fun goes right out the window and you just start becoming sad. And this game entices you to 100% this game, or at least like the story mode, because they have like these really, really nice and erotic, but very nice animations if you save everybody, don't make a mistake, basically not fail. Which, mind you, it is a positive thing to have a game make you want to do something, make you go for it, make you get the gold, make you 100% its game, give it the whole 9 yards. Oh my god, when you go for the full 9 yards, it is so much. It's too much, man. It's like, golly. I feel like I've been giving this game a negative outlook. It really is a fun game. I really like it. When you're doing the story mode and you're playing the game casually, it is really fun. You know, the dances are really cool and erotic. The music is fire. Like, this game has a lot of charm, and it's one of Sega's most underrated games, I would say. Compared to the likes of Knights and Jet Set Radio, this game has its certain charm and will make you like the game. But when you're doing, like I said before, when you're doing the extra stuff, it's just a little too much. Also, I want to say, for a kids game, they made Ooh La La look a little too good. I'm sorry. Listen, I know she's polygons, but like, if they decided to make Ooh La La in 2024, Lord knows what they're gonna do. Lord knows, because that's gonna be my wife right there. I'll tell you that right now. And I'm not saying this as a simp. Well, I am saying it as a simp, but like, I'm not saying it out of like simp tendencies, because look how this woman dances. Like,
hey, quit talking to me. Hey, bring me my special message. That's just a red.
Look at her go! I know, right?
No, that's not good. What's she doing?
You know, just for you, we'll wear the spy outfit.
Yes, sir. I like the guy.
Look at her go.
I can't play like this. The blood is not. It's going away from the brain.
Okay.
Just ahead. You've got to save them. Ride the conveyor belt.
Oh my wow.
Are you expecting me not to comment and not to like have like dirty thoughts? Cause they're there. I promise you, I am a man. I have thoughts, concerns. Let me tell you something. Even our boss makes comments about Ulala and how good she looks. Even comments about her dancing. Even the game knows that Ulala looks a little too good for being like a game in a children's game. And the more you complete the game and the more costumes you get, it just does not help her case. Cause like, look at this woman go. Back to the main topic at hand. If 100%ing this game is a little too much for you, there is a cheat code option that will autoplay the game for you, and you can get all the costumes and items the game offers. Hello, if you made it to the end of the video, I very much appreciate you, especially with this one. This one took a little bit longer than I anticipated because I was kind of racking with posting this, but you know, I decided to do it anyway. So I appreciate you coming to the end of the video. And if you like this solid content, just like, subscribe, and more. That's all you gotta do. And if you want to join the Moon Discord server, the link's in the description below. Mooners, return to base.